never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
Third place, it is David Gonzalez ahead of Giulio Pugliese. Where's Denik? But they have been big heavy hitters the last few rounds in Rookies Cup. Can they do something today or maybe tomorrow?
Yeah, so any idea that Brian Ariarte was going to get to the front and run away with it, that disappeared very quickly.
Did he get bogged down a little bit? He did. He's a couple of places back than when he started on the grid. But Veda to cap off their great seasons.
Well, that's right. They've both been podium guys, haven't they? And they've both been quick, and they didn't it? Because Gonzalez, Pratama, they're well off in the blue stuff there. That's okay.
He's decided, I'm going to win this race. I'm going to take it to the wire.
That's right. He's going to do that. Really just got to put it together in this final weekend.
Ramadeepa, fastest rider on track then, just in the back.
Okay, they don't get penalised for going off on the blue stuff, only if they touch the green. They got to be careful. It's to keep his championships hope alive into tomorrow. Absolutely superb stuff.
Back of this group, Dinesh still in 7th place, not able to make any inroads on Mitani just ahead of him. Morelli really trying to make his way through on Veda Pratama. He just tried to outbrake him there, but
it's already Brian Ariarte who takes the lead.
This is it, down into turn 8 then, as it looks like he had, but Mitani just pushes him way wide, forces him well wide, and Joel Pons has unfortunately cut his nose off to make sure he couldn't get through. Brian's back in the lead though. Where's Dinesh? Just on the back of this group. So one of the biggest braking zones on the track, and we've got Brian into the lead at the end of that first set. He gone down at turn 15. Oh, it's been a torrid year for poor Joel. He looked really good in practice, didn't he? He's behind the number 32 of Ramadeepa, the Indonesian rider who's been on some great form lately. So then out we come on towards turns 9 and 10. Big overtaking spots here, but qualifying didn't work out for him.
No, he did look good in practice, but he just had a lousy both seasons. First
as well, he's trying to go on the inside.
Ooh, did he touch it? Almost looked as though they touched rear wheel.
You don't want to sacrifice your drive onto the back straight.
Dash into back into 9th place. Second season has not worked out for him. He's got more talent than he shows for sure. Morelli in 2nd place, didn't it?
I think he left a couple of tyre marks on Ramadeepa's leathers there, but Dinesh,
he's got a lot of work to do.
This is the question. Will it be a big old
now? And he's put his head down chasing after Brian Ariarte. He's looking for his first win of the season.
After an initial sluggish start, he's in the groove again. 8th position, trying to make his way up to 7th. Freight train of riders, or will Brian pull the pin? I tell you what, Peter, he's been smiling. Carter Thompson in 13th position. He's another one of our podium. Carla's trying to make a move on Brian Ariarte into first again, but not quite.
Yeah, super.
All weekend, he's seen nothing less than pure confidence every time I've seen him. And finishes on front runners. It's just a bit off the boil in recent rounds in terms of his actual result.
Nice line from Brian Ariarte there, hanging on to the advantage.
Morelli's made his way up into 3rd.
Absolutely, isn't he? And you know, Veda knows that he can't afford to let him get away. He's got to get with.
It's on paper, but he is, it has been consistently up there throughout this, well ahead of Pratama. So this would be the case where Ariarte does take the championship.
Brian and give him a hard time. The number 11 is there, David Gonzalez. He also practiced
season, so would love to see more from him in these final 2 races.
Right, there's still 11 laps
today.
Yeah, indeed. And of course Veda knows that, so he's going to be he's giving a hard time. And Morelli's there in 5th place behind Pugliese.
Yeah, we're not seeing
remaining. It's time you think about, is somebody saving the tyres, that sort of thing. The Pirellis must be worried about the 2 Spaniards getting ahead now. They could make a break on Morelli.
Much of Pugliese the last couple of rounds, but don't forget he's got 2 podiums so far this year.
Pass very, very well. They also give tremendous feedback. So even if they do start to and make it very difficult for them, we'll see what happens.
Through Curvone we go, on board with the Indonesian. Not quite has the Italian rider. I know he's also won races here in Misano in the European Talent.
To go off a little bit, they give plenty of warning to the riders, so we're hopefully not going to have any.
As he tries to make a move through Morelli there, that is one of the bravest places to do it on the calendar. And look, cut previously as well, so really keep your eye on him.
Dramas like that. Ariarte now under pressure from Marco Morelli.
And Morelli just that. Oh wow! But it's such a pleasure to watch Veda Pratama, but also the 95, Marco Morelli just behind him.
Yeah, and there's the 13. He nudges somebody.
I wonder if that mid-season sort of the question marks over his future potentially. Morelli fights straight back at him, tries to stand him up in the middle of the corner as well. Absolutely brilliant.
Out of the way there. He knows Agostinelli. He knows he's got to make his way through. He's
just, you know, it does tend to happen in the rider's third years. All those questions of, well, what next? Could sort of
rubbing paint off each other, and yet they're not slowed down at all, are they? Because they didn't lose ground to Uriarte and can't afford to be nice about it. 14 laps remaining. As you say, Pucciolesi, you know, he and
play on their mind, but he's definitely back to his old self. Now he is signed, sealed, delivered to the
in that battle.
Well, then just behind them, you've got Pugliese.
George riding at home. He's got a huge fan following here. He said he loves the track. He says Mugello's even better. But
our team at Moto3 next year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All ex-rookies in that squad.
Khan, who started from 4th on the grid. He's in 6th, just ahead of Danish now in 7th, who's dispatched Ramad.
I have fun here. I'm going to have a great... I can't wait to ride tomorrow, he said.
Well,
and it's great to see Marco Morelli joining him.
Yes, it will be with Holgado and Alonso is deeper. We see fastest laps of the race, the fastest rider on track of the race so far. And they come to the back straight, well, one of the two back straights, I think I'd call this one. It's Brian Uriarte, well, next year, but too, so absolutely brilliant stuff. It's Hakim Danish.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant stuff. He knows what he's got to do. So
and David Gonzalez definitely putting himself in the frame for a potential world championship. All starting to bunch up a little bit now, Peter. Everyone else is catching up. Teenage.
Even Danish, he went into the race, as I said, saying that the bike was only 80% sorted. He's riding around.
Ride going forward as he goes for the lead now. He overtakes Brian. Under brakes has actually set the fastest lap of the race. He's 16th for number 77, Venezuelan. A 140.
Found any kind of problems that he's got at the moment, fastest man on track.
The other 20% has got to come from him, and that looking into that left-hander. But how much of his drive has he sacrificed? Not too much, as he maintained 5.0. So is Brian Uriarte pulling the pin, or is he bunching it up to try and push Veda back? As the 20% came from Marco Morelli there as he pushes Pratama out wide as they flick it runs the lead then. Brilliant.
Yeah, and if it finishes like this, Gonzalez, Uriarte, Pratama,
as much as possible. What do you reckon?
Well, it's sensational, as you say. Tines is the fastest guy on the track. His best result this year.
Then left onto the little straight here from turn 6. Uriarte over the curbs, having to jump.
Then Uriarte is the cup champion, no matter what happens tomorrow. Here is a couple of 12th places, you know, so, but he's quick. I mean, it shows how competitive.
Back onto the track. He's really drilling the pace, isn't he, Peter? But he's got a lot of riders able to come with him.